All we need is 1 point and we've qualified from the Champions League group stage. However, we're playing Man City. Roll the intro. Hello everybody and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save, and it is Man City and we do find ourselves second in the group after that win in the last episode against Olympique Marseille. It's incredible really where we find ourselves. Man City have already qualified, so they may play a rotated team. On the other hand, they might not. They might play their strongest team and absolutely smash us. Obviously last time we played them we lost 6-0 and Josh De Silva got sent off in the 32nd minute. But, yeah, a point. A point puts us on 8. No, hang on, it's a point unless Marseille beat Besiktas. Because then that would put them on 5. I don't know. I don't think we're going to win. And to make it even worse, or even harder, you could argue, is that in the game in between this episode and the last episode, which was against Rijeka, yeah, we got a great result. We won 2-0. Good. We've gone 2 points clear at the top of the table because Hajduk could only draw with Dynamo. But Cabrera picked up 2 goals and a little, you know, just a little knock, a little pulled calf muscle that's kept him out for 6 weeks. So irritating. So irritating. Like, it's like just as we were hitting form and everything was going well, and Cabrera, calf strain, 3 to 5 weeks. Gutting. Absolutely gutting. He is our goal scorer. He has been literally scoring goals for fun. 13 goals in 14 league games he's got us. He's been ridiculously good. But it's another injury which is going to rule him out for a little while. He might be a little bit injury prone, but we're not going to find out how much because he's always going to be playing for us at the moment. At this level, he scores goals for fun, and that is what we need. So we are going to be missing our starting striker for the game, but this is the squad I've picked. Obviously, we're going for the big team away formation. If you've missed last episode, go and watch it because that explains the new tactics that we've got and why we're using them. Mosquera in goal, Hrvoje, Napoli, Veselnik and Riveros at the back. Tuanzebe, Mihail Orejo and Abdel Musa in the middle. Thiago Orejo, Zahovic starts again for his experience, and Pina up front as the pressing forward. On the bench we have Peritin, Guigon, Goronli, Zerga, De Silva, Ramic and Yorinin as the backup goalkeeper. We have tried to give the players a bit of a rest to try and push them through this game. We've got Inter Zapreski next, who are a bit of a handful when we play them as well. This will be a 1-game episode. This is all we're going to do is the Man City game. My God, what a lineup. Ederson, De Ligt, Ali, Foden, Mbappe, Dembele and Pellegrini. This is... well, we're going to hand over possession to them because that's what this tactic does. I'm just going to say calmly, you know, we're the underdogs. Like, let's not even worry about it. Pressure's off. Pressure's off. I very rarely say pressure's off, but literally, is there any reason in saying anything else? I'm going to guess that Dele Alli is their playmaker in those. Phil Foden probably is as well, so we'll pressure him and tackle him hard. Pellegrini would just try and mark him, but they've just got a massively good team, haven't they? Hopefully one day we'll have a squad like Man City's and it'll all be fine and dandy and everyone will be happy, and that's what we're looking for, really, to be conquerors of the world, or at least Europe, and win the Champions League. But yeah, I mean, this is probably going to be 1-0 already. No, Napoli, great header away. Coelho does pick up the header clearance though, and he lays it back to Mikowski, who we're going to try and pressurise a little bit. He goes long, and that's why keep that ball in? That's what I would argue. Why keep that ball in when you're playing against Man City and you give you a chance to waste some time? Absolutely ridiculous. Mikowski is there, so it is going to be a Man City goal. It's definitely going to end in a Man City goal. We just need to see how it's going to end in a Man City goal. Dele into Phil Foden. Phil Foden turns, keeps the ball back to Bernard. Bernardo just holds it up into Dembele. Dembele back to Foden. Foden towards the other box. Oh, it's gone over the bar. 0-0. Excellent. Apparently out of somewhere we've had a shot as well, which I can't quite believe. Mbappe over the free kick, in it goes. Pellegrini's there, saved from Mosquera. Hrvoje Gives it back towards Mbappe. Tuanzebe with a great tackle, playing in that holding midfield role today, just to try and give us a little bit more defensive stability, as I explained in the last game when we played him there as well. As it stands, at the moment, we're going through. I think we sort of want Besiktas to win that game. Marseille are winning. They've just scored. Alberto into Dele Alli, gets past his man into Foden. Foden comes forward. I mean, look at that space we're allowing him to run into. We've got 3 players in the middle there. Ball across. Pellegrini can't get there. And he'll be put under pressure. Lays it back to Alberto. Ball in. And Phil Foden puts it in. And it's 1-0 City. And yeah, with Olympique Marseille winning, it suddenly makes it all very closer in the group. It puts us on 7, them on 5. We do have Besiktas as our last game, which is the easiest team in the group to play. So it is still in our... Well, no matter what happens today, it's in our hands going into the final group game of the Champions League, which is mental. As Dembele shoots over the bar, we're just going to keep asking them to be encouraged, keep going. We're actually going to drop down to defensive as well. There's no need to play on balanced. We're not going to get too much of the ball. As Musa comes forward, looks over the top towards Pina, but it's a good headed clearance away. Mbappe brings it forward into Bernard. Bernard holds it up, looks for Alberto on the right-hand side. The fullback sprints forward, and he's got 3 bodies round him. Even Zahovic putting an effort to get back there. Mbappe gets in, Mosquera with a good save. Mbappe not connecting with it properly. As here he comes again, though, the Frenchman, up to Alberto. Back to Mbappe. And to Bernard. He's got Foden in front of him, but he shoots from range and it floats over the bar. 23 shots they've had in the first half, and we've only played 36 minutes. Musa with a good tackle. Riveros goes over the top looking for Pina. De Ligt wins the header, and Mbappe brings it forward. Maybe... I mean, I was going to say maybe this isn't the right formation to play against Man City, but I think in our current state, there isn't a right formation we can play against Man City because they're just too good for us. We are... As Pellegrini smashes the bar. We're a little team from Croatia. We're not even the biggest reputable team in Croatia at the moment. That is still Dynamo Zagreb. I've got a feeling we've snuck up into 2nd place, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, you know, we're taking on arguably the biggest team in this save in England, who have got ridiculous amounts of money behind them. So until we get to a similar point, I don't think we're really going to be challenging with Europeans elites. That's a great block on that. Bernard lays it back out to Mbappe, fires it across goal. Pellegrini isn't going to miss from 6 yards. His 16th goal of the season makes it 2-0 Man City. And to be frank, I'm not too upset. I mean, how can you be upset about it? They're just miles ahead of us in terms of play. I mean, I'm going to change formation for the second half just to see what happens, just to see if it gives us a bit more impetus into the game. I mean, 1 shot, not even on target, and 33% possession is a bit disappointing. It is how we're set up with this tactic, but the game is going to be lost. So let's see how this one does. I mean, I could go balls out and go... Yeah, let's go balls out. Let's go 2 people up front and really see what happens. We'll put anyone playing badly. 6.3 Riveros, 6.3 Musa. So there you go. Musa can come off. We'll bring on Guigon out there. He can't really play as a winger, but he'll do it in this game. We'll leave everybody else. We'll give it Vinko Peritin a run in the Champions League. I'm not too sure he's even played in the Champions League for us in this save. So, well, in this season, anyway. But overall, yeah, it's all been a pretty crap. I mean, we're going attacking. We're going attacking against Man City. I mean, what's the worst that can happen is that we get smashed 6-0, and that's exactly what happened in the first leg anyway. Obviously, then I will be at fault if they go through. If we don't go through the group and it all comes down to goal difference, this game might have an impact. But generally, I'm not too fussed. That goes past the post, nearly an OG. Bloody hell. As Man City are just piling on the press. They've got bloody loads of fans with them. How'd they get that many tickets? They've got like a whole 2 sides of the stadium. That's not fair. Dembele shoots straight at Mosquera. Yeah, well, stuck out a hand and made a good save. But... yeah, it's all going to come down to the game against Besiktas, and it's going to be a tough game. There isn't too much else you can say. We're going to bring on Ramic for Riveros, and we will bring on Peritin for Pina up there as well. Might as well keep Zahovic on. I know he's not having the best of games, but he's got a bit of experience behind him, so it'll be pretty good to have him there. We will just encourage them. So, oh, brilliant. Take off Mbappe, bring on Leroy Sané. Bit more pace against us. Amazing. But, you know, it's still only 2-0, and we've got it into the game a little bit more. We've had, what, 3 more shots this half, 2 more on target than we did in the first half. So, you know, taking the game to Marseille have got their game pretty much wrapped up, 3-1 up with 20 minutes to go, or 10 minutes to go, as Sane comes forward into Goubels. Goubels shoots, and that goes past the post. And they're bringing on Lucas Hernandez, who's not even good enough to make their starting 11. That sums up the difference in squads that we're looking at here. But 5 minutes to go. Zahovic thought he would kick someone and get a yellow card for it. Man City have easily won the group, and you would think Man City will beat Olympique Marseille. So, in my mind, we've qualified from this group, but I'm not taking anything for granted. We're going to rest players. We're going to make sure our best team available is going to be playing against Besiktas. We are going to go and try and attack them a little bit. It will be on the channel, that game, because it's such a crucial game to see. Imagine the money we'd get as well. The transfer budget, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking at Tuanzebe and Thiago Orejo, bringing them on full time. I think they've both done enough this season to have a go at playing in our team next season. Calmly, I can't fault any of you for effort. You gave it everything. Look to switch off, hand over. He's fixed it a little bit. Appreciate your effort. You're just unlucky. That is exactly what I just said, but I said it to everybody in the team. That's a bit of a piss take, isn't it? Marco coming in acting all Billy Big Balls in there. Right, Man City goes past us. Yeah, Marco, you're so good at motivation. Go out there and you can do the press conference after the game. So let's just figure this out then. So competitions, Champions League. Where are we? Group F. So I want to look at group stages. Group stage. Group F. Right. So one more fixture to go. We've got Besiktas. They've got Olympique Marseille. We are currently 2 points ahead of Olympique Marseille. A draw for us should see us through, because they're probably gonna. They'd have to beat... No, hang on. Because if they beat Man City, they then get a better goal difference, which would put them through above us if we draw. We win, we're through. Man City beat Olympique Marseille, we're through. Okay, I'm more convinced that Man City will beat Olympique Marseille rather than will beat Besiktas. And that's how I think we're going to get through this group, is that we should beat Besiktas, don't get me wrong, we've already beaten them away from home, but I'm more confident in Man City beating Olympique Marseille than we are in beating Besiktas. So yeah, am I being too pessimistic? Let me know down below. Let me know what you think as well. Is it a miracle that we've got through this Champions League group, or did we get an easy draw, and have we just played the fixtures we had to play well? We've played them really well. I think Man City was a write-off for everybody. And Cabrera is going to be a big loss. Look, top goal scorer in the league, top goal scorer in the Champions League, and not in the Cup because he hasn't really played in there. But Lucas Zahovic is with 3 goals, which is very, very nice. So we'll leave it there. Only a short episode today. A one-gamer. I did say it would be a one-gamer against Man City. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back to the normal 2 games, I think. It'll be Besiktas next. We might put it on extended. I don't think it's that important, as I said, because I think Man City are going to beat Olympique Marseille. But we'll go from there. So thank you so much for watching. Apologies for the short length of the episode today, but sometimes these games just happen. I'm out. Cheers.